And it's your boy Atown, yo. You walking with CountyBoySin. But
CountyBoySin brought his camera.
Damn, man, we got Atown in here. Atown, how you feeling, bro?
man, this is amazing. Thank you for having me. CountyBoySin. This shit is exclusive, man. I thought that you'd never pull up on me. Yo, this shit lit and popping. This shit is so exclusive. Yo, you exclusive in the world, yo.
Where, bro? How you? Wait, you said what? I'm exclusive in the world?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Nah. Talk. Wait. What you mean by that, bro?
Shit, man. Like, the biggest exclusive in the world. Like, get the deeper interviews from people.
Damn, bro. Yo, we've been talking for a little minute, yo, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Atown, we gonna start off in terms of how did you get into social media in terms of your skits? How did you build a name, and just talk to our people on terms of who Atown is and where he's from.
Alright. A-Town is from Philly. A lot of people think I'm from Atlanta, but I'm not. Just because my name is A-Town doesn't mean I'm from Atlanta. I'm from Philly. You know, people ask you, so why'd you name yourself A-Town? That's always been my nickname since I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? It's A in town. Think about it. Put it together. A-Town. You know what I'm saying? My first letter is in the name is A, and put it together. In town. I'm always in town. Second, that, what made me start doing this, it just natural happened. I wasn't expecting this to blow up. I was just in culinary art school at the time when this happened.
Culinary art school.
Right.
That's what you said.
Yeah, culinary art school means cooking.
So that's how this whole blew up with your whole Instagram name, the whole skits, and talk to us about that.
Like, cause one day I was just in school, and all of a sudden somebody came to me outside of the school, 40th and Market, and they was like, yo, I heard your raps before. I said, oh, thank you. And at the time, I was kind of upset because a lot of stuff was going on in the school. And they said, rap. And I said, no, I'm great. And the boy called me, said, bro, you meat. I said, fuck that shit.
Wait, he said what? Say that one more time.
He said, bro, you're meat.
Like, meat?
Yeah. Like,
what's that?
That means you meat. That means that.
Oh, you meat, you food.
Like, that's what I mean. Like, you meat, like, trying to play me or something.
Yeah, you easy, you fool. You know what I mean? We take advantage of you.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm the predator, you're the prey.
Right.
Type thing.
Right. And I said, I told him, fuck that shit. I'm sexy as shit. That blew up on Vine. I wasn't expecting that to blow up at all. So when that blew up, people calling me out of nowhere talking about, oh yeah, you're big. You blowing up. I wasn't even worried about that. But I was at the time still looking for jobs at the time when I was in my 20s. So early 20s, like 20. So people were staring at me, walking to me, even kids was screaming my name, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I was kind of scared because people was running it up. I was walking away from the fans because I didn't understand this until I started blowing up. Then it just say, wow, boom, you know what I'm saying? So everything happens for a reason. So it's just like, wow.
So I got a big question for you. This is something I've been wanting to ask you. How did you get in tune with Snacks? How did that start off? And we're going to talk about the whole thing that happened with Snacks. How did you get in touch with Snacks? And then we're going to talk about how things wane into the negative things behind Snacks. How did you get in touch with Snacks?
He got in touch with me when I was blowing up.
So he got
wait. So basically I was already known.
So basically you telling me he got in touch with you when he saw you
blowing up
as a name.
Right. When I was blowing up, like first when you get blown up, you get blown in your city first. Of course you get stuff all like blown up in different parts of the city, but you start in your own city first. He was a party promoter and he wanted to throw a party. And I said, okay, talking, everything cool and everything. Then as you know that we started getting connected and start doing working stuff out, like, okay, we gotta go and do X, Y, and Z, like, we're gonna, help me out with this and that. I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? And before I did that, I had introduced to my mom, trying to work things out, everything was good. And, it was a lot. I thought stuff was going good, but deep down, people pulling me to the side, like, you sure? Like, it was kind of weird because a lot of people were saying bad stuff. and I wasn't sure. And like, you sure? So I still trust them anyway, because I can't go off of people what they tell me. So I just had to see it for myself. So, but people ask me, so when you saw it, did you still stay? I said, yes, a little bit because it was so much, but at the same time, it was kind of hard because we was rising up to the top so fast. So fast. It's like,
And I don't think people understand the stardom that comes behind you rising. See, it's easy to say, yo, somebody shouldn't have did this or somebody shouldn't have did that, or people able to criticize from behind closed doors. But when people behind the camera or if people in front of the camera, they don't understand what entails with this business. We in the business. You know what I mean? Money talks, bullshit walks, people hungry, people alive. This business ain't for everybody.
like I wasn't sure about this, you know what I'm saying? Why I wasn't sure? Because that everything's like, instead of teaching me the business, you trying to get over. You know what I'm saying? You teaching me the wrong way. Basically, you teach me how to get over people and trying to hurt hurt anybody to get on the way up to the top.
When did you feel like Snacks was trying to get over on you?
When he was telling me about a lot of things about, certain situations, like, like I shouldn't be doing with this, shouldn't be dealing with that. I said, you sure? I believe him because he was already in the industry a little bit, so I had to go off what he said.
What industry was he already in?
At the time that he was with Meat Mills, at the time, way back when, and everything, he was with well, like, doing all that stuff a little bit, but he's not with them now. But at the time that when that happened, I wasn't around at that time. But when he was telling me, because at the time I wanted to be around certain people, and he told me, no, they not good, it's not good. But you telling me this, right? But when they call me to do stuff, you throw me under the bus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me give you a perfect example. You can't tell me, hey, yo, hey, say this, right? Say this, just in case. I said, okay. You can't tell me, somebody call, you can't tell me, hey, don't say that. Here's what he said to me. Yo, hey, they call her. I said, hello. I said, what's up? Um, uh, 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 hey, yo, hey, we like to sign you to Dream Chasers or something like that, right? And I said, yeah, sure. And I said, yeah, sure. And I said, this was, before that, that's what Snacks saying, say this, say I could do this all by myself, right? So when I listen to him, right, he gonna say to the people, what? What? You don't know what it could do for you, but you just told me to say that. So basically, you just throw me under the bus.
Right. Right. It's just basically like he basically had you to a point to where like he didn't really care what was going on. He just wanted his own thing to go on.
Right. Exactly. So basically, he wanted to use me to be his up on top. You know what I'm saying?
There was a situation where how much money did he steal from you? How much was that amount? And was that 10,000? Was that 100,000? Tell the people right here on CountyBoySin's platform how much was that money? Like how much? How much was that Snack stole from Atown?
Well, he stole my page, my Instagram page. He sold it for 20 bands.
So $20,000 he stole your Instagram page for.
Right. You right. He stole it. He took it and sold it to a shoe company. He sold that for 20K.
So a shoe company will buy that because it's reputable for them, for their shoe company, and then they're able to build revenue based off the shoes that they sell.
Right. So basically, when I went to my lawyer, cause somebody told me it was some page got something out. I know who took your page. First, I was ignoring it, and it kept dawning on me, kept saying over and over. And I said, okay, let me check this out. And I went to my lawyer, and it was right. Talked to the shoe company. We had a little argument, and we finally got it back. And they said that yes, Snacks the one that gave it to me. They said that they thought that it was okay for them to do that without saying they thought that we were still a team. I'm like, no, you don't sign nothing. I didn't sign nothing. If my name is not on that paper, that means I didn't commit to nothing. You know what I'm saying? He signed his paper to say it was okay, and that's when they said yeah. So basically, like, he's in trouble with the people. It's a lot of stories I could tell about him messing up stuff, and it wasn't me. I could tell you about Jamie Foxx house. I was in Jamie Foxx house.
Wait. There's a situation where you was in Jamie Foxx house with Snacks? Talk. What happened in Jamie Foxx house? Atown.
He cooked me breakfast, of course.
Who cooked you breakfast?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx cooked you breakfast?
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
I was looking at his trophy cabinets, and Jamie Foxx broke it down how he explained how he did Ray Charles, how he did that song "Gold Digger" by Kanye West, how he said how kids don't know him in the past about Living Color, everything. Everybody used to know him from Andy, the kids, everything, all that. I said okay. Then he came to us and said, "Hey, I have an idea from y'all too." He said this. Let's do an Atown Snacks, go entire country and try their culture. That would have been the intimate. He was gonna back us up. He told Jamie Foxx, "I'm not doing that." I said, "Why?" He said, "Cause I want to look like a." I said, "Bro, we do stupid shit every day."
So Jamie Foxx had a proposal for you and Snacks to travel the country, basically a short tour for y'all to basically broadcast y'all talents in terms of being funny as a duo. And he says, "No, I don't want to look funny in terms of on camera."
Yeah, I'm like, why? Because we do stupid stuff anyway on camera, and it blows up. So if he's backing us up, what you think is gonna be bigger?
I can't believe that. I don't know. I might have to contact Jamie Foxx myself. Just really, and I believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe your story, but the fact that he just wouldn't want to do that is hard for me to believe.
That's what I want to understand, because he would try. I think because he wanted to be a rapper, and he wanted to have my tail and take it seriously. I said, bro, they all taking you seriously. Just tell more stories. Like, here's the thing, he didn't want me to do my own thing. That's the thing. He didn't want me to do my own thing. When I say do my own thing, it means that have me, talking interviews, big interviews. Like, he put me on this interview, Vlad TV, and they tried to compare me to somebody else, and I didn't like that interview at all, and I was so upset.
Well, one, I do want to shout out Vlad. I want to shout out Vlad because Vlad is somebody who I've always looked up to. He's not the only person I've looked up to. I've looked up to academics. I've looked up to Vlad.
No, because Vlad was like, because when I tried to do Vlad again.
But I've looked up to these people, and I know their significance in terms of the game. You see what I'm saying? So when you think of interviews and you think of people getting to the bottom of things,
he wasn't getting to the bottom of
No. But I understand. But in terms of the significance of Vlad, you have to take the good with the bad. So
the way he came at me, I didn't like that, because don't compare me to other people. I was never them. Like, really get to know me instead of trying to compare me to other people. That you don't do stuff like that. I did not like that. And what's crazy is when I tried to do an interview with him again, he said no. And I was like kind of upset, and everybody was like, "What? Why?" Because I wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? It's different. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have better stories to tell.
Right. But see, that's what I'm saying. You can't discourage or discredit an interview and then later on want to do that interview over again. So when you say, "Yo, this is this and this and this is wrong," yeah, you can say things are wrong, or "Yo, let's not do it in the next interview." But when you discredit or you discourage a person's status or the substance behind what people are asking you, now we have a problem, and you probably won't be back on our platform again. And I'm not talking because I'm related to Vlad, or me and Vlad got something going on, but I do understand the optics and the theatrics that go on behind the scenes in terms of interviews, right? Like, I got you here. You know what I mean? So I understand that. Had a situation where you had needed a kidney.
Yes.
Talk to us about that, and talk to us if you ever got the kidney.
Yeah, I got the kidney.
Did it cost money?
No, my insurance and Gift of Life, all that will cover that.
Gift of Life.
Yes.
Is that a charity? Is that a charity company, or is that a
Gift of Life? Never heard of Gift of Life?
No, I'm asking you. I want you to explain.
Gift of Life is like, it's a program that helps find kidneys too. Same as the hospital. Like they all connected. It's like the big thing. They all connected.
Right. How long did that take? I know you was asking on Instagram. I know there was times where you needed anybody, not anybody, but you was looking for somebody to contribute a kidney to.
I was on dialysis for 5 years. And that was pain and suffering. And when that happened, first of all, I got sick in 2018, 18 and 19. And I thought I was losing weight, though I thought I was getting better, healthy. Now I'm getting sick. Because when people lose weight, here's people gotta understand. When you lose weight, you don't know if you get healthy or you getting sick. So when the doctor said, you getting sick, I'm like, dang, my kidneys, my first transplant was going bad. You know what I'm saying? So
Wait, so you already had one kidney transplant before you was on Instagram asking for another one?
Right, I already had a kidney in my first transplant because I had a first transplant when I was 9. The first one I had when I was 9. It lasted for 17 years. So that means around this time back, like a few years back, it failed on me. Kidneys don't last long.
So your first original kidney transplant didn't last.
Yeah, it didn't last. Only lasted for 17 years.
Oh, and I don't think people really understand that in terms of when you get a transplant, whether if it's a heart transplant, whether if it's a kidney transplant. I just think people understand that the procedure needs to be done immediately, and that once you have one, you still are able to live a projectable lifestyle or the mortality of a person who lives their normal life rate.
It depends on the medicines and how you take care of yourself and everything.
What is next for Atown? I mean, I do see some of your skits. I don't see you really posting skits as much.
Because when I got a kidney, I'm more cautious now. I'm more cautious with traveling, doing stuff, because my new kidney, I appreciate the new kidney, second chance of living, and when you're an adult, stuff is changing in your mind, like, okay, can't do this no more, you gotta, change it up. I'm real cautious about my health. I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you say skits and stuff, I don't be in strip clubs no more. I'm done with that. I'm in my 30s now. Clubbing, it can be, but unless they have to pay me. Promo, I do still do promo. Skits, it depends. You know what I'm saying? If I'm up to it, because even when I was on dialysis, it was even harder when I was on dialysis, because you know what dialysis is, right?
Yeah.
Dialysis was really tough. Like, it had a lot of stuff with dialysis.
It's hard.
Yes, and days I felt like don't want to do nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't want to get out of bed. Some things I had to get out of bed to go to my treatment. I never missed a treatment, but it had some moments that I was done, like never feel like being bothered. Sometimes throwing up, sick, not feeling well, everything, just feel weird, couldn't sleep. Everything was just kind of weird. Like, I thought my life was turning it upside down, but it wasn't. It was just pushing for the better. And some people doubted me, thought I was not going to survive. But some people said they was scared because they, I said, if you were scared, why y'all ain't reach out to me? But some people was like, wow, like, like, yo, he really survived, yo. He changed the story around.
What do you got to say to the people? And before we get out of here, bro, I do appreciate you showing up. We locked right in. Your team locked in right with my team. Y'all hit us up. I didn't even know you were still in the city. When y'all hit us up, I was like, yo, what? That's Atown? Let's do it. You feel what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
What do you got to say to our people and just things moving forward for you?
It's better now. When you with God, hey, nothing, no weapon formed shall prosper. Because you with God, and God got your hand. You know what I'm saying? You might think that, oh yeah, everything's fine and dandy, but you don't want the devil to hold your hand. He might just give you this, but he also taking away. God's giving it to you, and he's walking with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm saying? In my journey wise, I can tell you that it might seem everything was all gold, doing all this stuff, but this stuff was taken away from me. But I'm happy some of that stuff is not there in my life because that's not meant for me. And I'm so happy. It might not seem like I don't have this, I don't have that. If I don't, I'm happy I have my health. I'm still living. I'm still maintaining. You know what I'm saying? I might be as rich or this and that or have this. So what? You know what I'm saying? Look at the story when the guy had a mansion, he was all this, and the guy that had nothing, and the guy until he died, he didn't help out until he died. He ended up in hell. The rich ended up in hell. The poor was in heaven. Why? Why? Because he didn't help. The rich was so into eager and pride, all that. I got everything without knowing God and what your people need help. That's what I'll be saying. So that's why I be trying to tell you, if somebody think got a mansion and think I'm this and that, but think again because this hell waiting for you. I'm telling you, and that's real. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I said. You think somebody's rich, as you claim you say somebody, saying think they rich, and that person is not rich.
But so you basically, so Snacks is not rich? I thought he was rich. I mean, I look at a lot of people. I try to get the
things that you see on camera. You don't know what's behind closed doors with them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't know. Like what stuff. Like I said, when you see stuff, you see when you see stuff, you think it's all gold, glitter and gold, but deep down, you don't know what that person's going through. You know what I'm saying? I know his health conditions. I know he's not taking good care of himself with his health.
Oh, you saying he's not taking care of himself in terms of staying healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's big, bro. I mean, as long as you taking care of yourself, I mean, the health is what really matters. Being wealthy and rich, yeah, that's cool and cute and all that. I mean, we well on our way, right? CountyBoySin and the media team, we well on our way. But I definitely try to stay healthy, above all other standards, right? Yo, Atown, I want you to know, bro. I appreciate you. We pull right up. Your team locked in straight with my team. Y'all called us. I didn't even know y'all was still in Philly. I didn't even know you were still in the city, bro. I mean, y'all called us, my team, let me know. I'm like, yo, A-Town want to do it? I was like, you know what? I'm pulling straight up on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So I appreciate you, and hopefully we can do it part 2, bro.
Okay.
CountyBoySin brought his camera.